Situational work in today, got a lot of special teams in today, a lot of end of game stuff. So I know Coach Moore was extremely happy with practice today. So we look forward to practice tonight in full pads.
What are you trying to do off the field with these boys when you come to a camp to try to? All these great teams always talk about good teams bond together, but good teams want to be around each other. Can that be established here?
No question. You know, that's the great thing about coming to San Bernardino is, you know, we're kind of pulling them away from Westwood. We're putting them in a situation with their teammates all the time. Guys aren't in a hurry to go back to their dorms or their apartments or go see their girlfriends or their buddies. Everybody just kind of hangs out here. So we have extra time. And if guys want additional film work or coaching or any type of things you would do on the side, we have time to do it. And I think we take full advantage of it. I know the guys that have been in our program now for 4 or 5 years understand it, and they're teaching the younger guys. You know, hey, stay after with Coach Angus. You know, work on, you know, your club rip move. You know, stay after, work on assignments. I stay after with some guys on special teams and work on things. So that's the advantage of coming to San Bernardino.
Some of the older guys are saying it's not fair for the freshmen that they didn't get to experience 2 weeks here in San Bernardino.
Well, I think they're missing out. I love 2 weeks. I love coming out here. It's football town.
Yeah.
And again, we're just locked in and just focusing on brewing football.
How's the health of the D-line right now?
Good. You know, we're at that time during camp. We're you know, well into week 2 and some bumps and bruises and those type of things. But overall, our health is very good. I think a lot of it has to do with our off-season program. I think Coach Alosi does an outstanding job of having our guys prepared. But as we all know, you can do all of that stuff off the field. You still have to get in football shape. And the only way to do that is to play football. And so, you know, getting into double days, having a double day today is kind of grinding on our guys. But they'll come out and they'll be challenged and they'll practice hard tonight.
Oh, Eddie's working his way back into football playing shape. Where is he in that process?
Boy, Eddie is in the high 90s. He has really flashed the last couple of days. His hand speed, his foot speed have really increased. He's really ballistic off the line of scrimmage. He's worked on some secondary moves in his pass rush. He's looked really good. So I'd consider him full strength.
You talked about this is kind of a football town. San Bernardino, since the last time you were here, they had the horrible shootings, and this community has really had to bond together. In any way, have you felt that since you guys came back this year?
You know, I feel it on this campus. You know, I feel a closeness on this campus. Whether we're in the dining commons or whether in the dorms. I mean, people really take the time here to make sure, you know, we're being taken care of. And it seems like a tight-knit committee at Cal State University here.
How has your role, you know, and what you're teaching changed with the four-man front instead of the three-man?
You know, it hasn't changed much technique-wise, but schematically it's changed. So, you know, we've really focused on guys really knowing their assignments and not knowing not only their job, but I make them learn what the guys are doing next to them. You know, we're known for, you know, rolling guys, meaning using a lot of different personnel on the defensive line and keeping guys fresh. So, you know, you see someone like Matt Dickerson, he can play multiple positions. Jacob Toyota Mariner plays 3 different positions. Eddie can play 2. Ely can play 2. Rick Wade can play 2. So, you know, Keyshawn can play 2. So we have guys doing multiple things. And the guys have done a really nice job of learning their assignments. Obviously, spring ball, those 15 practices really helped. And now coming out here and kind of redefining everything. And they're doing a nice job.
What's the update on Jacob?
Jacob should be back this afternoon.
So they did antibiotics instead of the surgery?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to see how the antibiotics work. And if things work, then we're in great shape.
Boss it seems like he's turned it on a little bit, kind of gotten some work with the twos. How have you seen him get acclimated as a true freshman with this?
Boss works extremely hard. I was talking about earlier, guys staying after, learning, getting extra help. Boss has taken advantage of that. I rolled him in there with the ones today, so he got some work with the ones against the first O-line. I wanted to see how he did. He looked outstanding. And so Boss will play multiple positions also. So very happy with his progress.
Will he see action once the season starts?
Yes.
Is it possible he could start?
He's competing for a starting spot. As of right now, he's not. But again, I'm pushing him to see how he does against our ones.
Right.
Coach, one of the things Kenny told us is about positive thoughts in a sport where it's easy to get down. It's easy to focus on the negative. How difficult is that for the 18 to 22 as a coach? That's kind of the off the field, or is it off the field?
Well, a lot of these guys come in from high school, and a majority of them were the most valuable players at their high school. And so they come and they meet a challenge here. And we are UCLA, and we play a high caliber of football. And so they have to compete, and they have to compete to get on scout teams. I mean, and so a lot of times guys have to adjust to that. And I think that's where the coaches and the older players really need to mentor these guys and talk to them and stay positive with them and make sure they're staying positive. And, you know, again, a lot of these guys, especially the freshmen, are away from home for the first time. So they need to get acclimated not only to, you know, living in Southern California, but the academic rigors also that they went through in summer school. So there's a lot of challenges for these guys. So we have to make sure as coaches that we're mentoring these guys and making sure that they're staying positive.
Thanks.
Okay.